innovation brings changes. Although the term innovation usually has a positive connotation, the term change is dubious, sometimes inferring anxiety, even fear. How to conciliate these two forces, apparently opposed? Let's explore some aspects of this question. First, if the fear of change is greater than the willingness of innovating, the innovation certainly will not occur. Or, if the innovation is for some reason unavoidable, it will be part of a difficult change process, full of barriers, aggravated by the fact that one cannot clearly see at the start what will be the final status to be achieved. Such a process may include constant and rapid changes. Large-scale innovations are often called revolutions. One example is the Industrial Revolution, initiated in Great Britain at the end of the 18th century. The trigger to this revolution was the creation of the steam engine, which allowed the creation of several other innovative items, such as the steam train, the automated wagon, steamships. These additional innovations allowed changes in manufacturing processes. The automation of manual tasks generated a series of social impacts, some positive, like the productivity increase, but many initially negative. As the mechanized cotton spinning powered by steam could work almost uninterruptedly, the factory workers were demanding to accompany the new accelerated rhythm, dedicating more hours to work than before. The steam train, together with a new railway network, reduced distance but highly impacted other slower means of transportation, like the ones depending on carriages or river barges. The point here is an innovation may bring much broader impacts than initially foreseen, impacts many times impossible to predict, and the changes they create may cause great anxiety in many people directly affected. Today we live the information revolution or the technological revolution. Some innovations like the internet, personal computers, smartphones, social networks, and right now, artificial intelligence and robotics are creating, and they will still create deep changes in society and in population behaviors in general. Some of these changes will be good, others not that much, with potential for provoking anxiety and even fear. What can be done to innovate and at the same time minimize eventual negative impacts, consequently reducing the fear that these changes may provoke? First, we must analyze deeply, with good doses of realism and also of imagination, the possible scenarios post innovation. It's an exercise full of uncertainties, but collectively, it is feasible. Second, we should avoid the major risks identified in this analysis. The existence of a risk does not necessarily mean that it will occur, and its identification combined with mitigation actions can reduce significantly the probability of its occurrence. For example, a risk associated with the technological revolution is the obsolescence of knowledge, skills, and even professions of today. One mitigation action is educating, recycling knowledge in a proactive way, aiming to better preparing people for the post-innovation phase. Third, prioritizing these mitigation actions and broadcasting them, stimulating the dialogue between people impacted by these risks that possibly may include the entire society with those in the front line of the technology innovation. Only serious analysis followed by widespread dialogue and implementation of mitigation actions can minimize fear and anxiety created by large-scale innovations. In our next video, we'll talk about a current buzzword, the disruptive innovation. Until then,